Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Shauna. I'm an adult doll collector and I enjoy collecting dolls. My videos are for other collectors that enjoy dolls too, or just want to know more about dolls. Today I'm going to be looking at this really cool cruise ship that I found at Goodwill last month. It is just amazing and I bought it for only $7.99. I have this cruise ship. I have it out in my backyard, right over there by my pool. That's my dog Ginger. Right over here is my dog Ken keeping me company. It's actually a nice, really comfortable day. It's usually a lot hotter outside, so I thought it's the perfect time to take this out, and I'm cleaning it up. I have things like some disinfecting wipes. I have some Mr. Clean things. But it's not, overall it's not really dirty, it's just a little bit dusty, and I'll show you pieces as I go what it looks like, but that's what I'm cleaning it up with. And then because this whole thing is amazing, so you could see it, there was like a piece here that is missing, and it had the steering wheel for the cruise ship, and that's missing, so I don't have that. And I know there were, and there's my dog Barbie over there. I know there was like maybe lounge chairs here, but I did pick up some of those at the Dollar Tree a couple of years ago, so I can use those there. It has a lot of stuff inside. Look at all that stuff. So I will show you more on that. It is just amazing. I think it came out, I'll have to look into when it came out. The first day I bought it, I did look into it, and then I've already forgotten all that information. Okay, I'm checking in with you. It didn't get too hot outside. I have just been, I'll show you what the pieces do in a little bit, but I just wanted to update you. I've just been using this to get off most of, it's like just dust. It's so clean. It's been really nice. And then I think I will go ahead and do a little bit of disinfecting wipes over everything also. And then I'm going to pull it over by the pool. There's now shade over there, so I can move. And then I'll show you the different pieces of what works and what it does, this little, cruise ship. And I do have a Barbie out with me to supervise, and she's wearing pink, and it's Wednesday, so it's, dolls wear pink on Wednesday. I like to use that hashtag, and I'll put it up. It's by a follower on Instagram. If you're on Instagram and you like doing pink on Wednesdays, start tagging her and using her hashtag. It's EC, I can't remember how you spell it, but I'm going to put it up in case you want to use that hashtag on Instagram also. And her theme is pink, and it's all dolls and all toys. And there must be something going on. There go the dogs around the corner. So I'm just so excited to show you what it looks like. It's cleaned up so well. So the cruise ship is all cleaned up. The sun has moved quite a bit. I have a lot of shade now in my backyard. I'm going to go ahead and explain this a little better to you. There is the railing on the top deck. Again, I'm missing the piece that had the steering wheel, and I think this originally came with a couple of like chairs, lounge chairs for the dolls, but I can get some of those from the Dollar Tree. I really like the placement of the stickers on there. It looks like there's Barbie, Stacy, Skipper, Kelly, or now they call her Chelsea, and two of the pets, and it says Barbie. And let me show you the side. It is missing a little piece there, where you could put water in. I'll explain that later. I might try to figure out something I might be able to do with that piece. There is like a window there, and here is the last side of this cruise ship. So it's pretty nice, and I paid $7.99. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet. It is one of my favorite things I have ever found at Goodwill, and I was just really excited to find it. I know my husband was like, okay, you can get it, but where are you going to put it? There is two of these, one on the other side, these little clasps, and they both work. A little Barbie head there. I'm going to show you though, hopefully I can hold this up because I didn't bring out my stand. There's little buttons on either side that you go down. Okay, and then you pop it open, and see, all of these things came inside, even though it is missing a couple of chairs. This little umbrella pops up. I think you can turn it to look however you want it. I like it like that. So the stickers are pretty nice on this thing. And this table comes down. There is a leg. And like I said, there's stuff in there. I noticed, like, when it was kind of exciting to find it because we were trying to see, like, what does it do? You know, if it's Barbie stuff, it pops up. This part of the ship is going to open up. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it with one hand, but let me just explain. I'm going to pull this out away from the rest of the ship. Okay, I've got it started to move so I can show you. See how it just slides right out? And then you've got this for play. And it is like a water park. So this inside, so I think all the accessories would go inside the tub for the water park, the little pool. Okay. It has double slides so they can race. And I think they stand like this. I was going to put them out, but I forgot you want to land inside the water. So see how nice that is? Move it a little bit closer. And then there is this dolphin. And the dolphin has a mouth that can have water coming right from the mouth. There was something here that you would fill and it would go right into there and then come out here. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I can probably buy a tubing somehow that'll go into there. I've got to figure something out, but I think I can do that so I can have water come through. And you can put water in this little pool. Out of everything I cleaned, the pool was the dirtiest, so I'm thinking it got played with. It wasn't bad, but it was probably the dirtiest. But isn't that cool how the slides work? And then in here, so we have a table. It doesn't have the chair. It has the swing I need to put together. And it has this pole, you can see, and it goes in here. Like I said, I may have to turn it. Oh, I feel it. Okay, so that's going to pop into there. And then I will have to put the straps on the swing again, but the swing's going to be right there. I will show you. Inside here, we have this really cool pink sofa type of seat. This pops down and there is a table and there's settings for 4. It probably did come with dishes and stuff. There's a couple of little chandelier balls up there. I'm thinking that was what they were. There's the stickers for a couple of drinks. This piece here is a TV, so they can watch TV. And there is like a beautiful buffet table with a fountain and a lot of fruit. And I love the little windows. They're like holes like you normally see on a cruise ship. I'm gonna get a couple dolls and get this put on there and show you what it looks like. I can't believe I forgot about this. When I went to get Barbie, I have the movie theater Barbie from the movie, and Ken, the Ryan Gosling Ken, I stood them up and then realized, oh my gosh, I forgot there is bunk beds. How cool is that? And the stickers are really, really nice. But the bunk beds each have pillows. I know when I found it at Goodwill, one of the pillows was missing, but then I did a little searching in their stuff and found the pillow and popped it in. I love the bunk beds. Now it's that little plastic piece here that helps it go up and down. It is one of those pieces that is a little tricky to do, but isn't that cool? So I'm gonna go clean that up. I did forget that it was even there. I'm just gonna wipe it down. I don't think it's really dirty, but isn't that so cool? It just opens up. I think this is the nicest for $7.99, even though the steering wheel is missing up on top. I love this, and I know it's missing the little chair for that table, but they have this table they can use. I know the chair I think could go here or there. It was a movable one. How cool is this setup? Let me know what you think, and let me know what has been the best thing you found at a thrift store. I just sat Barbie and Ken on the little swing, and I love how 2 dolls are able to fit there. It is so cute. And then their feet is on that little floral sticker. It's such a nice set. I love this. So I put Barbie and Ken in the bunk beds. I do hope to someday make little blankets that they can have and bring some towels, all the little accessories that make it more believable and, make it more fun. So let me know what you think. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really had fun making it. And like I said, the temperature is wonderful. It's getting a little breezy, so hopefully that won't ruin the sound on this. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to check out my Instagram account, Sofa Dolls, and Pink Chic Barbie. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and come back soon for more videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.